Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I gotta tell you that I decided to not refer to the incidents or the war in Ukraine as the war in Ukraine between Russia and Ukraine. I refuse to subscribe to the narrative that is imposed on us by those weasels. It's very obvious who's fighting against whom and who is in the middle. Ukrainian nation is in the middle. Ukrainian territory is in the middle. Right? Not Ukraine and their leaders. Okay? So we gotta make sure that I will at least stop pretending. Or not pretending, but I'm gonna stop using their terminology and jump through their hoops like a little dog at the circus. I'm done with that. The reality is that is NATO, and in NATO I'm talking about one country, which is the United States, and Russia. Bottom line, there's no Germany, there's no Great Britain, there's no Italy, there's no France, there's no Macron, there's no Annabelle, no, or Lazy Truss. It's just the United States of America and Russia. United States of America has the weasels, vassal states. NATO, they're gonna use them. There's no alliance. That's his club, the schoolyard club, the neighborhood club, that he sends over there, and they create problem, and he goes and smacks him, and then creates a problem over there, sends another one, and then he comes and smacks. That's what it is. And this other guy, grew too big, and send a little colonel over there, not even a little foot soldier, Ukraine, over there to point this guy, got smacked in the head, and now I'm intervening. But I'm not fighting directly. I'm using that little guy like a shield, and I'm using him, and I push him in the other guy, and he get pummeled and pushed. That's Ukraine right here. And I am United States behind. And over there is Russia. Russia is punching these guys and killing them, and these guys are pointing and killing those guys. And I'm from behind, not hurt. I'm just pushing this guy. I'm organizing, I'm sending weapons over there, I prop him up, and when this is gonna be all holes in him, I'm gonna drop him. It's gonna be done. Ukrainian nation is gonna be done. And then you have the four people in charge of, they're not in charge, they are the overseers of Ukraine. Unfortunately, that's also pathetic, because there's not even, they are not no Taras Bulba or what's his name, Taras Shevchenko or something like that. They are different. Let's put it this way. I'm talking about Zhmihal, I'm talking about Zelensky, I'm talking about Reznikov, and I'm talking about Yermak. These guys are in charge of Ukraine, or Ukrainian people, and they, with these guys, are holding Ukrainian people, and they're gonna be done. Russians and Ukrainians are gonna get like this, like the Second World War, and there are other people just enjoying themselves. So I'm done with calling the Ukrainian war and the Ukrainians. No, I'm gonna use United States through the vassal. I can't even use it like that, because it's even worse than vassal. Because at least if the Ukrainian leaders would be at least, you know exactly what I mean. I'm afraid to use those words, but you know exactly when I use the for, exactly. At least if it would be, I don't know, it's not even a vassal state. It's just a state that is used. The nation, it's used. And that's what it is. Yes, that's a nation there. Yeah, that's a territory. Yeah, the Russian invaded. But all that was maneuvered from these guys with the four. All right, let's move on now. And we got other vassal states. Now, these are vassal states. Germany. Germany gives weapons to the Ukrainian nation to continue to get its population lowered and killed and killed and killed. From 40 million of Ukrainians, when these things end up, Ukraine is going to end up with about 5 million. About 15 millions we're going to be in the Western countries, and wherever, they're not going to come back to Ukraine. About, I don't know how many millions is going to be done, and that's the new Ukrainian nation. That's great, fantastic. And everybody else gets unscattered, Germany gets unscattered, the United States get unscattered, only Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine the biggest loser, and then Russia. And then that's it. Nobody else is a loser here, just the two of them. Not the United States, not Europe, not the Europeans. Yeah, they lose a little bit of, instead of, I don't know, buying 5 beers, they're going to buy 3 beers. Instead of, I don't know, watching 5 porn movies a week, they're going to watch 1. Things like this. And that's their lifestyle going to be a little bit worse. Let's move on. Let's see. This is an article from Ukraine Forum from today, the 10th of October 2022. Germany is sending the first of the 4 newest Iris-T air defense systems to Ukraine. Yeah, send it to those guys so they can be killed and you can kill the other guys and you just stay over here and make some more and you're okay. And let them die. Excellent. It seems like it's so... that's how life is, I guess. According to Ukraine Forum, Germany's Ministry of Defense said this on its Twitter account. And I'm quoting, Germany delivers the first of 4 Iris-T SLM air defense systems to Ukraine. The recent Russian missile attacks on Kiev and other cities shows how important the air defense capability for Ukraine's self-defense is. After they blew up those guys' commercial civilian bridge. Yeah, of course, now you say, see how important they are? Yeah, give them more. Let them do what you want them to do. I have no doubt. So, let's see what else. Iris-T SLM is a land-based air defense system. We have this as a, how do you call those guys? Salesman. Now, these guys are the salesmen of this. They're going to tell us and the readers how fantastic those are. So next time when you hear about it, I know you'll be okay paying taxes to build some more because they're so performant and save lives. So Iris-T SLM is a land-based air defense system developed by Diehl Defense with modified short-range guided missiles. It can hit aircraft, helicopters, cruise missiles, jet artillery, drone, anti-radar missiles, and bombs. Get 1 and 1/2 off. Come on, buy more. Boy, if you buy 5, we're gonna give you 1 extra. Anybody? All right, let me play the how do you call it? The sales persons here. It's so. This is the bottom line. Germany gives more weapons to these guys, prop them up, hold them a little bit to be punched again, and then the Russians are going to punch them again, and these guys are going to give them some more, inject some steroids in you, pump the muscles a little bit, and all that, adrenaline pumps, and then they're going to be all there, send them some methamphetamine, get them all pumped up, and they're going to fight until there's no more to fight. As Medvedev said, or Lavrov, I think Lavrov said, the Ukrainians are going to fight until there will be no more Ukrainians. And then what? So yeah, NATO is actually, as I said, fighting with the samurai sword Ukraine. I'm upset because it's so transparent. And I'm upset because I live a good life. But I'm just thinking of those people. It's not their fault. How many, I don't know, young adults go and get blown up? They have parents. Some of them have children, brothers, sisters, wives. It's unbelievable, man. And for what? This is what bothers me. They think they fight for their country. You see, the same people who said we're going to go and fight in Iraq to spread democracy and freedom and defend our freedoms here. It's so criminal, and you can't tell them, the guys who were, let's say, Iraq veterans, you can't tell them anything. A lot of them are proud of what they did. They defended the country. They still think that, and why should you just, good, you're a patriotic person. That's very good. You defended your country from Iraq and you defended our freedoms. You're a hero. I don't know, man. It's not their fault. I'm just using, I can't remember who was, I think it was Kissinger, Henry Kissinger, who was talking about the Vietnam War soldiers. He called them in some very, very bad words, what they really are for the generals. Just do a little bit of clicks and see how Kissinger called them. Those brave men, Americans, who died in Vietnam to do what? To stop communism from coming here. The domino effect. Such a defend our freedom is in Iraq. Fight the terrorists over there so they don't come over here. Who created the whole thing? What the did you do over there? What are you doing over there? Why were you over there? And who you defend who? Another state over there that has... Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for these people. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.